Hello, dear Gemini. How are you? Welcome. I hope you're doing very, very well, Gemini. Let's see how your energies are for this moment. I hope you can use them to your advantage and be able to see a situation from a new point of view. This reading is general. Take what resonates with you. If not, discard the message. And it applies to everyone who has Sun, Ascendant, Moon, or Venus in the sign of Gemini. Gemini, if you need a personal consultation with me, you can write to the email shown on the screen. And I will be sending you all the information you need. All right, let's channel a message for the sign of Gemini. We begin. This begins with the world. The lovers, the Three of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Temperance, Emperor, Ten of Swords, Three of Wands. How many more of you are here on the hill? All right, Gemini. If we look at the tone of your reading based on your underlying card, what we have here is a pause. But this is a conscious pause, right? It allows you to change your vision, to change your perspective. Okay. It's true that during this period, with this energy, it may seem like many situations are moving slower than usual, right? Isn't that so? But it's not that this is a blockage. Rather, I feel that there's something to understand. It's as if life is telling you, Gemini, don't move forward just yet. Don't speed up yet. Look at things from another place, not from another angle. It's like there's something that needs to be seen in a different way. If we start to analyze the beginning of your reading, you start with an energy that has to do with endings. They can be achievements. Or it could also be the closing of a cycle at this moment, right? Like you're finishing an important stage of your evolution. It's like that feeling of having already learned a lot during these last few months or even the last few years. But here a very important decision comes up that you have to make. And this might be closely related to which path you have to take now, right? Which project to continue, right? Which version of yourself should you pick? Possibly a relationship decision. Sometimes it could be. But I feel that this decision you have to make isn't easy because there's still a wound here. And this could be, for example, some wound from the past, a truth that has been hard to accept, distance from someone, what disappointment, right? But there's something there that kind of makes this decision a bit difficult. So what I think, Gemini, is that you're closing an important chapter, yes. But I feel that before moving forward, you'll have to make a decision first, which is linked to this wound. Okay? So it's like saying, I have to let this go first. Okay? In order to close a chapter and move on to a new stage of my life. If we look here at the center of your reading, what we have here is like a process of rebuilding afterwards, right? You begin here with an energy focused on balance, with giving and receiving. They can be help, they can be support, right? They're like fair exchanges. This can also mean that there could be improvements, economic ones. If we focus on your reading, there is indeed slowness because there is security. It's precisely the energy of stability, right? Of responsibility. of patient, steady building, constant work, of solidity. And we close this line with a healing energy of harmonization. It can also feel like spiritual protection. Right now, so I feel that what we see here are energies, right, that are trying to restore this, what was broken. So even though the first row shows difficult decisions, the second row is telling you that, Gemini, you have the tools to regain your balance. And the key, where is it? In patience. Good. That's why we wish not to rush at this moment. Enye, if we go to the outcome of your reading, I see it a bit like that future that's trying to manifest in your life, Gemini. Because here you start with an energy of structure, authority, control, and leadership. For example, it could also be talking about a Gemini who is going to take control of his life, right? Like stop reacting and start leading. And here we clearly have an energy of definite closure. There's an ending here. It's like a situation that's reaching its breaking point. It's like something in your life can't continue as before. But it could also be that this card marks the end of a complicated situation or a tough situation. We saw something up there. It's like it reached its peak. No more than this. There's nothing else. The good thing is that you end this line in your reading with a Gemini who's making plans for the future, right? New horizons, maybe planning a trip or a move, a new project. There's an opening. So I think that's what this line is telling you. It's that there's a cycle that's ending. It's kind of definitive. But why? So that another one can begin. And I feel that here there are energies of what? Of rebirth for you. If we analyze your columns, your progress is clear in the first column. Why? Because you closed the cycle. You regained your balance here. And here you regained your personal power again. That's why there's growth here, right? It's like you left that stage behind so you could enter another one where you'll have more control over your life. If we analyze your second column here, I feel like there are decisions here that can't be postponed. And they have to be made. Yes, they have to be made now. And it may be that there's a choice that's been lingering there for a long time. It's like there's something that's been developing very slowly. But I feel like there's going to be a conclusion at this moment. Because something ends, something is defined. And in your last column, it's clearly the healing happening right now, isn't it? Because it is true that there is pain here, but then comes the balance. And it ends in hope, right? For a new future. So what I feel is that the wound heals. Then the excitement for that new future comes up. So what I see is that you have really good energy for growth right now. There's something that's going to start expanding in your life. So get ready for that. Get ready for that. You are in a very deep transition. I mean, there isn't an immediate start to the new stage here. Yes, what I see more is a matter of closure, of decision, or even that you reorganize yourself with something. But your perspective also changes before you can act. Okay? It could be that what is being left behind is a way of thinking. Sometimes it could be a relationship or a situation that has already given you everything it had to offer. There is a recovery underway. Okay? But notice that after these closures, your leadership energy appears. Growth. Okay? You are entering a much more mature and stable stage. Okay? Notice what that wound has taught you rather than repressing or hiding it. And when that truth is accepted, right, a new horizon will open up here. Let's see, Gemini, what we have in the oracle. Let's look at the guidance or message for you. All right? For this moment. All right. Gemini, you have the puffin here. All right. Association. It tells you accept yourself and your responsibility and your colorful personality. Feel confident being yourself. You are a bringer of joy. Let your community nurture and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will bring you the best results. Dear Gemini, this is what we have seen for all of you. Have a beautiful day. And we'll see you here next time.